Hey guys, it's Kelly Ann, and it's another Flossy Friday. Today is January 31st, 2020. Let's just dive into it. So, quick little update. Potter's doing good, but he's just chilling in the bedroom right now. Doesn't really want to come out. By the time you see this, I am either on my way to my family's or I'm already there because I'm going and visiting my family this weekend. It's my cousin's last round of hockey games, and I wasn't going to miss that for the world. I think we're also going to go do like a nature trail hike. We might go catch a show. It's going to be a good time. So I'm really excited. Work this week has been absolutely crazy. I still can't get my ear to pop, which is driving me absolute bonkers. It genuinely hurts. So if you have any remedies to get an ear to finish popping, please let me know. But otherwise, I've been feeling pretty good. The gym time has been really good, and I've posted a few things on my Instagram the last week or so. I'm now down right at 40 pounds, just under, or right around, I don't know, I don't weigh every day. I'm lifting more than ever, and that's really awesome and fantastic, and I just feel great. And I posted a face-to-face photo of how much I've lost just in my face from being off carbs and preservative food, and anyways, from changing my diet basically and also working out like an absolute beast. I thought it was just really cool. I did it for myself for my dysmorphia to see if I was able to handle that with my dysmorphia, and I was, and so I was just blown away, so I thought that I would share it. Anyways, so there's that. But yeah, that's pretty much the life update. So let's go ahead and jump into stitching. We have a finish, we have a new start, we have some whip, we have some FFOs. So we have a little bit of everything to talk about. So let's go ahead and dive in. We're gonna go ahead and talk about Mrs. Scissors. So this is a Barbara Anna Designs pattern, and you can only get this as a kit from nitka.moscow on Instagram. Or I believe the website is nitka.ru. But if you are in the US, the website doesn't always work for paying for US purchasers. So you can DM nitka.moscow on Instagram, and it's a really fantastic, seamless, amazing experience. And her friend, Mrs. T, is coming out so soon, and I've basically already pre-ordered her because I have to have her. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe pillow finishes. I'm going to go through my stash and see if I have any more Fabrics by LJ fabric on a 14 count. I know I have some 18 and stuff, but I want to keep them about the same size because I think I want to make them pillows for my living room. So anyways, this is a piece of 14 count Ada by Fabrics by LJ. Like I've said, he doesn't dye anymore. So the only way that you can get his fabric is if it's gifted to you or on a D-stash or something like that. And this particular fabric does not have a name. It was just a number from the Valentine's Day sale in 2017 that I got it from. And this wasn't a normal colorway, so it was just kind of a one-off. So I don't even think on a D-stash you would find another one quite like this one. So I just don't want to get anybody's hopes up. So that's what that is. But I finished her dress, and I finished the bottom of the spool, and I started working my way up. They sent me the wrong cord again, so I still can't watch regular TV in my living room. So I was working on her in my bedroom, which I don't get as much done because I'm not as comfortable, and I like having a table. I'm not as big of a fan of stitching in a chair or on a bed or anything like that. I like having a table, and that's just the way I am. We all have our preferences. So I kind of had to put her down and stop because I needed obviously a table to move my hoop and really get that tight tension. So my next move for her is I need to move the hoop over to where I can start the flower on this side, and then basically I'll just start going up the stalk of the flower and completing that while also completing this like side section of the spool, and I'll end with the second half of the top frilly scissors at the very top of the spool. So that's where Mrs. Scissors is at, and I absolutely love her. I still enjoy working on her. I went absolutely ham the first week that I had her because she came in that weekend where I was kind of starting to feel better, but I was still trying to relax so I didn't get sick again. And then that Monday I got sick again and I got on all those meds. And so that week I kind of stopped. I didn't stitch as much because I was just so worn out every day by the time I got home from work, especially on workout days. So that's just the long story short of it. I still absolutely love her, and she's going to be one of my next finishes, but I got the holiday hooplas in last week, and I kind of went a little crazy on those because I just wanted to get them done. So we'll see where that progress landed, but let's talk about my lunch stitch first. So this is Be Inspired, and this is by Emma Congdon, or also known as Stitch Rovia. So this came out in a Just Cross Stitch magazine 2 or 3 years ago now. I honestly don't remember. It was at least 2 years ago. I know that. It was possibly, well, I guess at this point it would almost be 3 years because I think it came out in like April or May, somewhere around there. In 2017, I'm pretty sure. But in the magazines, her patterns are under her real name, Emma Congdon. But this one is now available on her Etsy store, and that store is called Stitch Rovia. So you can get the PDF version of this. So this is where I'm at. Last week I finished the banners on the bottom. This week I finished the 4 flowers across this section, and I've done all of this in this banner right here. So I'm almost done with the largest banner. This one will go by really quick, and then there's this one, but it's already partially started. So I'm really excited. This is coming with me this weekend to go visit my family because I don't have or need the pattern in my bag anymore because all I have left is one color. I'm just filling in spaces. So all I need is a single needle, which I have a needle miner with a couple. It's just a habit, but a single color and a pair of scissors. And so this is coming with me to be super low key to hopefully finish this weekend. Like that is a goal, is to finish this while I'm at my family's this weekend. And just as backup, just in case, I am going to take Miss Scissors with me as well. But this is definitely going to be my priority because I think if I just sit there and I just knock it out, like while we're hanging out, while we're relaxing, watching some TV or something, like I don't have to really overthink anything. It's just filling in, right? So I'm really looking forward to getting this one done because this one I have to have done by April. So that's kind of the push for me. April or March? I think this is my March piece actually. So I really do want to get this one finished. So that's the goal for that guy. Let's talk about the new start / whip. And that would be my holiday hoopla St. Patrick's Day. Now this one is a little bit harder because there is a fair amount of 1/1. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 1/1 shamrocks, and they look like that. And they're a little hard for me, I'm not gonna lie. It's just really small on 32 count. So this is a 32 count Picture This Plus Lugana, and I kept on calling it Moon Glow. It's actually Mellow. So I had the name of this one wrong. I think last week I said Moon Glow. Bless me. I This has been on Mellow. So I don't know how much I've been calling it the wrong fabric color name. I probably have been doing that the whole time, but Mellow is literally on the tag. I have a Stitch Rovia piece on Moon Glow. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. But it's called Mellow. Just wanted to state that. I've only worked on this for one night, maybe. I think only one night, maybe two. It's possible it's been two. But really only one night, honestly. I think if anything, I maybe like started it and just did like a couple of stitches. I've really only stitched on this one night. And so making progress, but the little one-overs are really throwing me off a hot bit. So, I'm getting through it, but, this one is just super cute. This is the St. Patrick's Day Holiday Hoopla. You know, they came in and I joked like, I'm gonna have to start those and do those like right away to get them done. And I was half joking, but obviously it was kind of serious because the other thing that I did this weekend was I started and finished the Valentine's Day Holiday Hoopla. Now, I really changed up some of the colors. I wanted to throw in a lot more purples and make it less about the reds and the pinks. I wanted to have the darker red as her dress and then the brighter like pinks and purples as the surrounding hearts and colors. So, this is the Holiday Hoopla by Brenda Gervais, or With Thy Needle and Thread, Valentine's Day. So this is the last one in the series that I have to do, and I'm hoping to have that done because, or within this week as well, because so excited. Heather and I talked on Wednesday and we decided a weekend that she's going to come and visit. It's been since like last June, which is just way too long. We had a ton of plans of getting together in the fall, but we were just both super busy. So here on YouTube, she's Heather M, and on Instagram, she's the Blessed Stitcher. Go check her out. It's absolutely, her stuff is so cute and amazing. And I'm hoping that whenever she comes, obviously we're definitely going to stitch. We always talk that we're going to vlog. Maybe we actually will this time. I have no idea because we usually get like lost in just stitching and enjoying each other's company and watching TV and going out and eating really amazing food and all that kind of jazz. So maybe this time we will. You know, we always hope that we will, but sometimes we forget and it just is what it is. But I have 3 of these now, or I will by the time she comes to FFO these. I have so much stuff to FFO. It's absolutely ridiculous. But this is my 5th finish for the year. So I'm pretty proud of that already. But anyways, I'm hoping that even if she just sits in the corner and stitches while I FFO some things, I love the way that she FFOs things, and me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of FFOing on my own because sometimes I know how I want to finish something and sometimes I don't, and so I like having that like collaborative discussion, and it's sometimes easier to have in person. So maybe she'll put a fire in my butt and I'll get some things FFO'd that weekend too, but that's coming up, so I'm super stoked and excited. So yes, this was a new start and a finish this week. And I also did change out the bow and the arrow for Kreinik. And I made the little basket on the sheep also in gold Kreinik. So hopefully this will also get finished this week. A Girl Can Dream about finishing Mrs. Scissors. And then, so it would be fantastic if I can finish all 3 of those this week. That would just be the best. And then the next thing that I am going to work on is Eleanor Rigby, because as bad as I want to do Eleanor Rigby, no. Is that? Have I finished 4 of them? I have. Okay. Yes, because I finished the other one that's due Monday. Got it. Eleanor Rigby is my next Blackbird design that is due, and it's also a new start. So I want to get that one going, and which obviously means that I'm just going to start it and finish it, because that's just kind of what I do with those patterns. They go by pretty fast if you just start and finish them. So we're probably going to start Eleanor Rigby because that is the next one coming up, and just to have, at that point, I'll have the first 4 months of the year done and golden with my challenge with my Quilt Guild. So that's kind of where I want to be in February. I have the first 4 months done, and then I can start working on some of the larger pieces that I put at the end of the year, because I'm a crazy person, and work on some of my other whips, because that would be fantastic as well. So that's kind of where I'm at with all of the plans and what I worked on this last week and what I hope to accomplish this next week. But we know I always have hopes and dreams for what I'm going to do the next weekend. Sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see with all that. But let's talk about these FFOs over here. Now, I went to Hobby Lobby the weekend before last, and the large wall frames in the back were on sale 50% off, but they also had some on clearance. So all of these frames I got for more than 50% off. So I got them all for $10 or less. I think between $7.50 and $9.50 is what I got these 3 frames for. And I will tell you that this frame in particular I got for $9.50. It was for 3 5x7s and had a mat in it that had the holes for the 3 5x7s. And I held this up next to the frame, and it was a perfect fit if I took out those holes. So that's what I did. So my Sunshine Trio, all 3 of these patterns, it's so hard to hold this. All 3 of these patterns are Stitcherovia patterns, and they are on her Etsy. They are all available. I didn't change any of the colors except for the heart in this one right here. I made it the 666, the same as the red heart in the first and second piece. And then this border, I took off of this inlay in the word sun, and I spaced it out to make a border for all 3 of them, because I wanted them all stitched together. Now, this is stitched on a piece of, picture this plus, Crystal Heroic in a 16 count Ada. So there is my Sunshine Trio. I absolutely love it. This is going to go up in my room. Yeah, it genuinely makes me so happy seeing it finally fully finished. All right, now this one was a $7.50 frame, and here is my Let's Drink Wine. So I'm really excited I can now send this to my cousin now that I've shown it in video, because I still can't post this on Instagram, but I just framed it in a solid black frame, and I'm gonna be able to send this to her, and I'm really excited. I hope that she really likes it. And yeah, this is by Ursula Michael, but I think now the patterns are underneath the brand called Imagining, but my pattern still said Ursula Michael. I think it's only been in the last like 2 or 3 years that it's been called the Imagining, I don't know, something like that. But if you Google Ursula Michael cross stitch patterns, you can find them, and a lot of hers are like the images that are made up of words describing the image. So anyways, absolutely glad this one is ready to go. And the last one that I framed is the big white cat. So this is a Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. Now this was another one that had 2, it had a mat for 2 4x6s, I believe. One was an oval and one was a square going this way. And so this fit perfectly because I wanted him to, I didn't want you to be able to see the space at the bottom for him or this bat. So there is this open space over here, and I thought about putting like a piece of like a little sliver of lace or something there. But I actually kind of really like that open dead space. I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, absolutely love this frame, and I just love this. And so this is probably gonna hang up in my room because I purposely made it a little bit less Halloweenish so that way it could be up all the time, because it's a giant Potter, and what more could I possibly want in life? So that's about it for this week, you guys. I was trying to make it a little bit quicker and shorter, even though I had a ton to show you, because I do need to go do all the things. I still haven't packed. I still have to finish up some laundry. I need to do all the dishes and get all the trash ready. So yeah, and it's how late at night? It's 10 o'clock at night. So I have a lot to go and do, so that way this can be ready for y'all for Friday, and I can leave by 9 a.m. like I'm supposed to. So anyways, I will see y'all next week. I hope that y'all have had a great week and have a great weekend coming up, and lots of stitching and productive productivity. I can't think anymore. My brain is going. But I hope that y'all have a fantastic week coming up, and that y'all had a great week the previous. I love to interact with y'all down in the comments below, so please leave me some love, and we can have an awesome conversation down there. And I will see y'all next Friday. Bye, guys.